Hi, I'm environment dyer Andy, and I'm going to give you a few tips on how to put on your triathlon wetsuit so it's a little bit quicker, a little bit more comfortable, and it also comes off a little bit quicker when you're in transition 1. So, my first piece of advice is intimate lube. You can pick it up from any supermarket. This is not an ad, this is just the generic stuff. So first, you put it under your shins and on your calves, forearms, and maybe just a dab on the back of your neck. The idea with this is that it's waterproof, but it's also not toxic for your wetsuit like petroleum-based lubricants can be, which can ruin some of the rubber and the bonding that keeps the wetsuit together. Right, next, socks on the hands, so you don't want your nails to damage your wetsuit. And to finish off, you have to ask a friend to do up your zipper. There's two options. Normally, you put the zipper over the top, and I like to just leave it dangling, like this. Or, you can put it down, when I find it, there's normally a piece of Velcro, it sticks there. And then, when you come out of the water, you can whip the zipper down and get it off as quickly as possible. Right, and then in the next video, I'll show you how to get the wetsuit off. Now, you'll see some videos around on Instagram about which is the right way to put on your hat and goggles. Well, I tend to do a little bit of both. So, I first put on one hat. There we go. Then I put my goggles over the top of the first hat. And then a second hat over the top. So for triathletes, it gives you the benefit of it being a little bit warmer. You're much less likely to get the goggles knocked off when you're in open water, which has happened to me before, which is not fun. And then also you get the smooth, sleek look that racers like. And that's probably the most important thing, because it looks cooler. See you next time. Now that I've got my wetsuit on, the hat's on, I'm looking a little bit cooler with my no straps showing. Now you've got to get into the water. It's really important to actually get into the water before any race, partly just to get your skin cooled and get used to the temperature. If you jump straight into the cold water, your adrenaline's really high, there are various chances of it being a little bit dangerous. There have been a few incidents in triathlon. So it's really important to first get into the water. And then there's another part of putting on the wetsuit, which I always hate. Come and see. So once you're into the water like this, you have to get down nice and low. Oh, I always hate this bit. And this way, you can pull the wetsuit up, you get a little bit of lubrication over your skin. You can make sure that it's fully pulled up on your armpits. You don't have any loose skin here. Oh, loose rubber here. And then you've got a film of water to try and keep you warm. It's never much fun, but it is actually quite a useful tip to make sure your wetsuit fits properly. Bye. One of the frustrating parts when you're entering T1 out of the swim is that trying to get the wetsuit off as quickly as possible. When you see beginners do this, it always looks kind of funny. People sitting down, trying to yank everything off. The first thing you'll see me do, I'll undo this part, pull down my zipper, and then the trick is you have to scoop more water in, like in my previous video. It's not much fun, but again, getting all of that water inside the suit creates a film of water, and it means that the top and even the bottom part of the suit comes off in a few seconds. If you don't do that, everything sticks to you. You run all the way to the bike, and then you take a minute, 30 seconds of really frustrating time trying to yank the wetsuit off. So I'll show you how it can come off really quickly. The last part off and off.